Welcome back, everyone. Happy Thursday, and we're getting right into it. We're going to take on this boss that's standing in our way. Because all we're trying to do is exit Mount Nibel. Not really. We're just taking care of this guy early on. So, once again, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. For me, it's just been busy. I'm actually trying to get as much stuff done before next week, which is going to be Thanksgiving. So, quick reminder for those who didn't see my schedule video. If you didn't, you should go check it out, because I actually do outline how things are going to go for the next couple of months. Next week is going to be a podcast week, so at that point, there will be no Tale of Drakfu, no Dungeons and Drakfus, all of that fun stuff that you guys have heard numerous times. That's not going to happen. You are going to get Kingdom Hearts, you are going to get Final Fantasy VII, those are still planned. But I'm going to take that time, work on podcasts, work on editing stuff, as well as any maintenance or upgrades that need to be done, especially if you guys haven't heard on Drak and Shadow, we're looking to upgrade our setup significantly. And so the next two months worth, including some of my winter break, is actually going to be devoted to the new setup and being able to do that for not just Drak and Shadow, but also for my channel. Because that would be awesome. And I'm not necessarily, so people are already asking like what this new setup entails. Mainly the most of it is the fact that when we play consoles, we can actually like sit at a couch and be able to have that whole console casual experience. Because for us right now, in case you guys haven't heard the descriptions that we've done on Drak and Shadow, it's pretty much that we kind of sit next to the computer and then kind of reversed, so that we can take a look at the console footage while the computer records all the stuff. So at that point, this is going to be awesome, because then we can actually sit at a couch, be casual, have some fun, play some games, and maybe even bring back other concepts like Q&As. That would actually be really awesome as far as I'm concerned. Also, the fact that we do need to improve some mics and all that fun stuff, and I'm really just trying to buy time because this guy is taking forever to kill. Come on, big mantis dude. That had to kill you. Meteor Rain is amazing. Yeah, I don't recommend, if you guys will see that I don't use finishing touch on bosses. It doesn't work. They will thud down, it won't do that much damage. It's just better to stick with Meteor Rain. And with that, we get a counterattack materia, so that's awesome. That's one of the things I love about purple materia, is that all the stuff that we consider to be kind of more passive features, most of that stuff is actually taken up by purple slotted materia. So covering somebody below a certain amount of health, being able to attack long range when you're stuck in close range, counterattacking, being able to increase stats. That's what purple materia is. And that's going to go ahead and... Oh, actually, no, this is not going to do it, because I remember when I recorded this, I actually needed to get some bonus stuff, and it took a little while longer to be able to go and get it. So, we're going to keep working through that. In the meantime, though, one thing I would actually like to do as a question for you guys is, how are you guys celebrating Thanksgiving? If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I would love to see what you guys do. Not just talking about like family gatherings or stuff like that. Like if you go out and do Black Friday, feel free to put that in. But I'm more interested in like, if you have Thanksgiving break, if you're not working on it, what do you do to help unwind? What do you do to celebrate it? What do you do with your family or with your friends to be able to celebrate Thanksgiving? That's really what I'm asking, because it hasn't really come across the last few years, but I'm actually a big stickler for tradition. And I used to have tons of traditions with my friends as well as my family during the holiday season, and unfortunately because of things like YouTube and voiceover, I don't really get the time to do that anymore. Although I am looking to improve that with the addition of my daughter now. You know, my daughter's getting to be, she's 2 years old now, and she's getting to be that age where I want to start putting a lot of those traditions in. And so this is probably like the best time to be able to get that stuff going. So I want to do things like putting up the Christmas tree, or being able to spend Thanksgiving with them and just have some fun. Be able to share in the togetherness of family. I know for some of my audience that's going to be bleh, but you know, that's the way it goes. So I'd love to know you guys' traditions. As to the... Should I tell the friend traditions? The friend traditions were more along the lines of we just kind of hung out. A lot of my friends, we just kind of sat back and gamed. or we would sit back and watch some good anime. I remember one year we went off and got a pizza, and then we were able to find at the local library a copy of Super Android 13 for Dragon Ball Z, one of the Dragon Ball Z movies. And that might not seem like a whole lot to other people, but that was an amazing evening for us, because even though it was kind of a dumb movie, although Super Android 13 isn't the worst of the Dragon Ball Z films, it was just silly, and being able to just sit back and enjoy each other's company. It's one of those things I kind of really miss as I get older, is because I wish, I like spending time with my family, but I do miss that quality time with friends. And unfortunately, life kind of intervenes a lot of that time. I've actually said it numerous times to my friends. I actually feel like I'm the suckiest friend ever since I did school, and then I started all of this up. Not because I want to be a sucky friend or anything like that. It's just time is always a factor, and I always want to be able to give my 100%. And regardless, I do actually spend time with them. It's just not as often as I would like. And so that's one of those things where I have said to them, just, holy crap, I wish I could spend more time with you guys. I wish I had more time in my day. It's almost like I should be addicted to crack, but at the same time, I'm not. Because then I'd have more time in the day. Holy crap, I'd have way more time in the day. I could do so much with that. Except I wouldn't be getting sleep, and that would probably affect my sanity. Yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, let me know you guys' traditions. I would love to be able to hear them. And just be able to share in that stuff with you guys. I have considered whether or not to start up online traditions, but I don't know if that's going to work out. I mean, I'd love to do it, but I would need to get the same people, or I would love to get the same people every year, and, well, life changes for people. I don't know. I will let you guys know if I come up with something in the meantime. I'm not coming up with anything in the meantime right now. And of course, the other thing too is I'm trying to wrap things up tonight, because I've got like one more day to record, and I still have this and one other thing to get done. So I'm also running a little on fumes, and I'm a little sore because I went to the gym yesterday, and just unfortunately I wasn't able to go to the gym for about 3 weeks because I had some work handed to me 3 weeks ago. Then Halloween happened. The following week, I'm only able to really do the gym like once or twice a week. And the third time was basically that because of the BlizzCon schedule, I literally just ran myself so hard that by the time I actually needed to go to work out, I just went to bed. That's what happened. I just basically went to bed. And I know some of you will probably say, well, that's lazy. You should have gone. But I literally looked at it and said, I have no energy in the tank. I can't do this. And so for 3 weeks, I wasn't doing anything, and I decided to go to the gym this week. And it killed me. It was like, I definitely felt the downside of not going to work out for a while. So I'm sore in like my back, my shoulders, my neck. Oh, too many Christmas. Somebody's gonna put in the comments, you wuss. Well, yeah, probably. Trying to fix a lot of the problems that I had with that forced vacation, and one of the ways to do it is exercising. Gives you a little bit of extra energy, helps you deal with stress. All that fun stuff. So, yeah, if you want to call me a wuss, you're more than welcome to. But I'm healthier, and that's all that matters. So, usually in these episodes is where I kind of take a podcast feel and give you guys kind of an update on the shows as well as everything else that's going on in my life right now. So, I guess while we're making our way through Mount Nibel, that's what we're going to do, because there's really not a whole lot to explain. Well, first, I guess the first place to start off is, like I said, next week is a podcast week. And in regards to the podcast, there will be one tomorrow. But the following Friday, because it literally is Black Friday, we are not going to do one. And it's simply because, unfortunately, Alex has to work retail, and retail on Black Friday sucks. So we're going to take that Friday off, as well as the fact that those who don't have to work are spending time with family. So we're gonna take that week off, and we'll move to the following week. So hopefully you guys understand. So we have that little bit of business, and like I said, it is a podcast week, so it's going to be very light. And then we have 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks of active content, and then I go for a 4-week break. And I'm very excited about that just because it is the holidays, and I do want to spend time with my daughter. Or at least quality time with my daughter. Be able to go and do some fun stuff, maybe go watch a bunch of Christmas lights being put up, things like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. In the meantime, though, you guys will be very happy to hear that I was finally able to play a game, like, on my own time, and it wasn't stuff that I was grinding in or anything like that. I was actually able to get back into Mass Effect 3. For those who are already asking about Andromeda, Andromeda's going to be coming. You have a ton of reviews coming in the next little bit, just so that I can get caught up into January. But Andromeda's coming, but I was finally able to put some more time into 3, and got to see, probably, in my opinion, the best scene I've seen throughout the whole game. And it's not necessarily one, it's a group of them. I love the whole story about being able to not retake, but resettle Rannoch for the Quarians. All of it. Like, all of the missions were really awesome to be able to go through, including the scenes with Legion and Tali, as you got to see the conflict from both the sides of the Geth as well as the Quarians. I didn't like Legion in Mass Effect 2, and I love him in 3. I love the quandaries and the dilemmas that they actually pose with that character. So I've been able to play that. It was awesome. It's probably the most I've loved the game so far. Hey, what's that? Oh, wait, we have dialogue. Holy crap. So welcome to our next destination, Rocket Town. A rusty old rocket. Wonder what they'd make something that huge for. We could answer, but then we'd have issues, so don't worry about it. Now, I don't believe I actually show this on camera, but you can actually get an extra weapon for Cloud from this area. It's not actively sold, but if you talk to an old man just in the middle of the village and he tells you the history of Rocket Town, he will give you what's called the Yoshiyuki, and it's kind of an upgrade for Cloud, but I know a lot of people who just wanted it because it was a katana. So it was the closest weapon that Cloud gets to wield that's similar to Sephiroth. So I'm not sure if I actually did this on camera. I also know that I didn't get the materia here on camera, just because I completely forgot to do so. And just so that you guys aren't missing out, I got barrier materia and exit materia, I believe. So both magic materia, but now we have an escape spell as well as some barriers to be able to work with. And right now I'm just purchasing a bunch of stuff just to give my character some customization. Here we go. So yeah, this is actually where I head out. And I actually did a grinding break at this point to prep for Rocket Town as well as what's coming up after. And some people are probably going to ask, well, why did you need to prep? I just like prepping. I like being prepared. So back in town we go, and oh yeah, we are going to show it. So here we go. This used to be a Shinra base where they used to launch rockets. You saw the leaning rocket, right? That's Shinra number 26. It never got off the ground, though. Good to know. It just looms there. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. Actually, we call it Rocket Town. It's Shinra number 26, damn it! Want to look at the rocket with me? So you have to take a look with him. And all it does is just shift the camera up to what you've seen. So it's a rocket that is tilting. There's a reason for it, but we'll get there. I get so impressed every time I look at it, especially with people. I don't get to talk to people that much. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's kind of a hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. And what do you give me? The Yoshiyuki. I wish you'd take care of it and use it. Even though I don't. You use it a little bit, but it's actually not the best weapon. In fact, you can see, like, my attack percentage goes down, and the amount of materia that I can hold with the Yoshiyuki is not worth it. That's all the way down to Buster Sword, and even the Buster Sword paired it. So for the sheer attack, nah, not really worth it. And here's also another item, the Drill Arm, which is a... People might have noticed earlier, I went out of my way to get an item called Power Soul. Both of those are finally some double growth weapons for Tifa and Barret, who don't get too many. And right now I'm just exploring the town because I couldn't remember where a lot of the extra rewards in Rocket Town are. But it's okay. I think we found all of them. I want to say. Because I know I didn't do the materia on camera. I had to go to the item shop for that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. So, basically what I'm looking for is in this house. And in order to get things going, I actually have to go to the backyard. And it's taking a while for me to actually remember that. So go ahead and go out here. Oh, look, it's a plane. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. I'll take your word for it. It's pink. Let's take it, okay, Cloud? Wow, Eris, how GTA of you.
May I help you?
No, we're just looking at it.
If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket.
Okay.
I'm Shira, and what are your names?
I'm Cloud.
I'm Eris.
Nanaki, otherwise known as Red 13.
So you're not with Shinra? I thought the approval for the reopening of the space program came.
Wait, space program? What? Exactly.
President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning.
Okay. Rufus. So, Rufus is coming. And he's coming to see this captain. Very interesting. So I guess our next objective is to go and talk with this captain to see if maybe we can borrow his plane. Maybe figure out why Rufus is coming. Oh, and look at all this. It's all rusted down. Holy crap, man. People ought to learn to take care of their rockets. So you can see the writing on the rocket. That's actually really cool to me. Shinra Type 26. So let's go ahead and crawl on into the rocket. I don't know what I was saying before, but that's where I was going. And so here's our captain. What are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here. I'm the captain. I'm the captain. I'd like to introduce you all to the Sid of this game, Sid Highwind. Sid gets to join our party once again. Name's Sid. Everyone calls me captain, though. What do you want? So tell me about this rocket. Wow, not bad for a kid. Yep. All right then, I'll explain it to you. Please do. You know, Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? I guess. Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer, like Kaiba Corp. Sorry. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26, what you're standing in. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. I'm me. And finally, we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. I could see it like it was yesterday. But because of that dumbass Shira, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal.
Okay, he apparently doesn't like the girl.
And so, Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up, damn them. And it was all over once they found out Mako Energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at the space exploration. I mean, Planet Energy? What the heck? Money, moolah, De Niro. My dream was just a financial number for them.
Yeah, they're a corporation.
Not meaning to stand on the side of the Shinra, but that makes sense. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this.
As you can see, Sid has a little bit of an agenda.
Every day it tilts a little bit more.
Then why build a town around it?
At this rate, I don't know which will come first. This thing falling down or me getting on out of here.
Probably you getting on out of here.
My last hope is to talk to the president.
Is it now? Is it?
So, unfortunately, you kind of depress him, so you have to re-enter the room to get any other information out of him. But there you go. That's the history of the rocket, and also kind of Sid's backstory. What do you want? So, it was Rufus coming. Yeah, must be news about restarting the space program.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
A young president, that's what we needed. He still has dreams, too.
I'm sure he does. Of world domination.
And then finally, you can ask him, can we borrow the tiny Bronco? You out of your concerned mind. That's why my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it.
Okay. Jiminy Christmas.
So sadly, that's all you can ask him about, but he's already told us no. You can't purchase, or we can't borrow the tiny Bronco. We can't purchase it. It's kind of like a little pet project to him, so... I mean, the way that things kind of pan out later on isn't really explained. Is like when he isn't working on the rocket, he's working on the tiny Bronco. So at that point, we would be basically taking away his, hot rod, his one project. Because, well, this rocket needs lots of work. It be rusted. But unfortunately, we have our answer, so I guess the only thing we can do is, well, go and visit Shira. Maybe she has an answer.
Excuse me, Cloud? Did the captain say anything?
He's had a lot of things. Nope.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Damn it, Shira! What are you, blind? I'm not using the bigger words that that's supposed to mean. We got this! Get some tea, you son of a... daughter of a...
I'm sorry.
Really, don't mind us. Shut up! Sit your ass down in that chair and drink your damn tea. Damn, I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's very clear you are.
Sure, I'll be in the backyard tuning up Tiny Bronco.
See, there you go. It's a side project.
Make sure to serve him some tea, all right? People wonder why I gave him the voice I did. He's very... I like the typical Sid voice that I've been giving, but he's very podunk.
Sheesh, what bad manners.
You're telling me.
Sorry, it's our fault. Oh, no, he's always like this.
I think it's a bit too harsh.
No, it's because of my stupid mistake.
Wow, she's kind of bought into it.
I was the one who destroyed its dream.
Wait, what? Yeah, sorry guys, I'm leaving you on a bit of a cliffhanger. When we get back next week on Thanksgiving, first of all, happy Thanksgiving, you guys will hear the history between Shira and Sid.